Boxing hasn't always been fortunate because there are boxers who shared weight divisions and time spans, yet frustratingly never traded blows. Here are the 10 biggest fights that did not end up taking place. 1. Mike Tyson versus George Foreman. Tyson's Buster Douglas loss and prison sentence entered Foreman into the picture as his opponent. Fearful of how his style would match the larger Foreman's, Tyson preferred to go in another direction. The matchup not happening was disappointing considering that, given their name value. Some say that Tyson avoided the matchup due to Foreman being a bad stylistic challenge. Who do you think would have been the winner of this match? 2. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Aaron Pryor. Pryor came up while Leonard, Duran, and Hearns fought at welterweight. Leonard-Pryor negotiations broke down over low offers to the less famous fighter, and the two reached an agreement to vie for Leonard's welterweight belt in 1982. But Leonard soon suffered from a detached retina in a tune-up fight that threw off those plans. 3. Roberto Duran versus Alexis Arguello. By 1977, Arguello had claimed the 130-pound belt. He also fought a few times at lightweight over the next 2 years, potentially preparing for a battle with Duran, the greatest lightweight in boxing history. While talks of this clash took place, Duran was wrapping up his 135-pound run. It would have been an action-crazed event had Duran stayed at 135 a bit longer. 4. Jack Dempsey versus Harry Greb. In a fight with Norfolk, Greb suffered a detached retina in his right eye, and by the time he won the 160-pound title, he was completely blind in his right eye. Greb attempted to secure a title shot with then heavyweight champ Dempsey, but Dempsey refused. Many say that Dempsey didn't want to take a chance against Greb because it was a no-win situation on his behalf. 5. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Paul Williams. Mayweather didn't face Williams, opting to fight multiple no-hopers during his early welterweight years. Not quite an A-lister, Williams would have posed an issue for Mayweather as a 6'1" southpaw with a 79-inch reach. Mayweather staged a near 2-year retirement, while Williams moved up in weight in 2008 and was tragically paralyzed in a 2012 motorcycle accident. 6. Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe. Lewis beat every pro fighter he faced, but Bowe's name is absent from the Brit's resume. Bowe Lewis is the 1990s miss. Lewis beat Bowe in the 1988 Olympics super heavyweight gold medal match, but Big Daddy defeated him to pro stardom by taking Evander Holyfield's lineal title in 1992. A promotional stunt had Bowe throwing one of his belts in the trash rather than face mandatory challenger Lewis. 7. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Erik Morales. Marquez Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, and Manny Pacquiao fought 13 times from 2000 to 2012. But an all-Mexico war between Morales and Marquez is absent from this bracket. Even 3 years younger, Morales beat Marquez to a major belt by 6 years. It was 2011 before the two agreed to fight, but even that fizzled. With Morales peaking early and Marquez's best stuff coming in his 30s, an early 2000s featherweight fight would have been a pay-per-view event. 8. James Toney versus Chris Eubank Sr. With comparable skill and talent, it would have been a great bout. Both guys are great counterpunchers. Toney held the IBF super middleweight title, which he defended twice in the US before facing Roy Jones Jr. in 1994. He lost that fight, and afterwards, he moved up to light heavyweight. But Eubank stayed at super middleweight, so having a weight disparity seemingly prevented him from ever fighting Toney. 9. Sugar Ray Robinson versus Charlie Burley. It would have matched the two most talented boxers in the welterweight and middleweight divisions. However, Robinson toyed with the idea and entertained a potential $25,000 incentive. But in the end, he decided that Burley was far too dangerous to battle for anything less than top dollar. 10. Miguel Cotto versus Ricky Hatton. Cotto stayed at 140 olds until 2006 and Hatton until 2009, which made the ideal time for the fight to take place between 2005 and 2006. Cotto was a much better fighter than Hatton, but at 140, he was still very raw. Though Cotto was a brilliant pressure fighter, it was later on, when he worked with Freddie Roach, that he became a more versatile box fighter. Hatton made the opposition fight no matter how good they were at moving around the ring. The two champions in a bout would have looked good. Which one was your most anticipated match these canceled matches? Let me know in the comment section below. Only sports lovers like the video and subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Until next time.